All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and this Sommerston Ranch. Wow, what an incredible property. I'll never forget the dinner we did at the Federal a year ago with Craig Becker, who's the winemaker, CEO, partner, and wow, they sent 2 lambs out, and these guys used every part of the lamb. Well, I didn't see the brain come out, but the lambs do have a rather small brain, I found out. We had one at our house, Christmas, and I'll tell you, these guys have a huge property here, 250 acres of vineyards, but even more lands off Sage Canyon Road. And they sell to a lot of people, in addition to making their own wines, Orin Swift, Amuse Bouche, Bucella, Catherine Hall, Van Gay, and Craig's been there since 2004. I guess that's when they started the project. And this Sauvignon Blanc from Priest Ranch 2012. Wow, I don't want to say they're just giving this wine away, but we get a great price on it for under 20 bucks, man. Wow, there's a lot of wine in this bottle. Lovely richness, this pink grapefruit and melon fruit on the nose, whiff of that sweet grass, and on the tongue, really rich fruit-driven style of Sauvignon Blanc. Lovely freshness, even after open on the second day, because these guys brought these wines by to me when they were already open a day, and I tasted them twice, and the second day I had it open, this wine was still fabulous. Lovely balance, that lovely grapefruit savoriness you get from Sauvignon Blanc leaves the tongue just waiting for the next sip, or some food. And the Priest Ranch Cabernet 2012 up next. This is some 24 different blocks on the estate, 100% Cabernet Sauvignon, 8 different clones going to this wine, and really rich and enticing bouquet. These 2012s are at another level, man. I'll tell you, very drinkable, but they have got the richness and concentration and balance to last for 10 years or more in your cellar, man. This wine's got a lot of dark cherry, currant berry fruit, fresh plowed earth, sweet tobacco, spice, cloves, dark chocolate, really rich and layered on the palate, that dark cherry fruit. Lovely ripe tannins in these wines, you know. Very thick and juicy, lovely concentration, forward and delicious, but as I said, should last a decade in your cellar. Excellent juice at $48. All right, the Somerston Stornaway 2010, only 450 cases of this wine produced. A blend of mostly Merlot, kind of their ode to Cheval Blanc and Cabernet Franc. Single block wine, and all the blocks here are named after clipper ships. So that's what Stornaway is referring to, and it's also a port city in Scotland for you Scottish people out there. And very unique bouquet here, violet floral notes, perfume, kind of really standing out among that dark plum and black raspberry fruit, really exotic. Good amount of dark spice on the palate, on the finish there. Nice, dense black berry fruit and plum. This wine's got good acidity, holding everything together. And this 2010 vintage, man, it is all about structure. You need to keep these wines for 10 years. This wine, Merlot, yes, bigger than the Cabernet. Most excellent juice at $102. All right, the Cabernet Sauvignon 2011, Sommerston, up next. And this wine's got a good amount of fresh earth to it. 2011, a cooler vintage. You get like a wintergreen note in these wines. Lovely dark cherry fruit, though, this cooler vintage. I like it. A little bitter cocoa in there, too. 100% Cabernet Sauvignon. This wine's got a lot of nice dark currant and cassis fruit. Really nice structure, you know. They're kind of forward, but they do have a nice backbone to them. I don't want to say they're long-term wines, these 2011s, but you could definitely keep them for a few years. That wintergreen note showing through the finish. Excellent juice. And $135, maybe a little bit steep. The Sommerston Everest dessert wine. This wine really unique. It's a blend of 5 different Portuguese varietals. They have like 20, 30 different varietals up here, and I think they're going to be pulling out several of them because, well, you know, the dirt's much more valuable planted Cabernet Sauvignon in Napa Valley and other Bordeaux varietals. Anyways, this is a blend of 5 Portuguese varietals, and the problem I have with port-style wines made in California is you can buy Taylor, Fonseca, Croft, and all the world's greatest port labels for the same price. It's expensive to make fortified wines, but this wine is very good. Nice to have it to finish a wine dinner or something like that. It's got lovely blackberry liqueur-like fruit on the nose, dark chocolate mint, the chocolate mint cookies. Ah, man, this wine just delicious. Sweet cherry liqueur-like fruit on the palate, that black licorice spice, sweet tobacco, those dark chocolate notes. Really excellent juice, wonderful balance. Sweet, but has a nice spice and freshness on the finish at $37.50 per half bottle. And that's what we had to drink with our friends from Sommerston Ranch. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.